Good morning, Spartacat Nation. Welcome to this Game 3 of Spartacat Spectacular. Live again from Inver Heights Arena. 2 games today. This first game against Moundsview Irondale's squad. Second game will be against our sister team, the 10U B1 White team. We played them once before this season and it ended in a solid tie. Nice even matchup for both teams. So it'll be exciting to get back on the ice with them and retry our luck. We've played the Valkyries this tournament. We'll play the Spartacat White team. We will see both teams also next weekend in league play for District 8. Warm-ups are about to commence. The ice is fresh and clean. We'll see them come onto the bench here any moment, assume their position in warm-ups, and we'll get this Game 3 underway. Points are racked up from yesterday's shutout. 3-0 against the Marauders. And 2 wins today should secure us second place in the tournament. Valkyries taking first place as long as they reasonably and likely win their game against the Marauders, which will happen later this morning. So if you're joining us, appreciate the watch. Thank you for joining us all season. Grandparents, family, friends, professional scouts for the PWHL. Enjoy these warm-ups. As soon as they hit the ice, the 4-minute clock will resume. You can see that in the kind of upper right-hand corner there of your screen. And we'll be back with the call for this. Spartacats versus Moundsview Irondale. 1, 2, 3 Spartacats, and we're ready to start this game. Early game today. Levine between the pipes. Moundsview ready as well. Girls are awake, warmed up, ready to play. And we are looking at your starting lineup of Miller, Sapital, and McCabe. We're looking to bring that one in, but that's going to go back Yazbek D to D, back and through neutral ice. Moundsview looking to bring it in, but McCabe has other plans, and Miller was looking to push that one in. Moundsview sends it into the defensive zone. Shaq looking to get that one out. And here comes Miller. Miller can't get that one out of the zone. That one goes into the slot. Moundsview driving towards the net, but Spartacats there to pick it up and cover. Shot wide of the net. Yazbek's going to take it behind her own. Reverse the other direction. Up for Sapital. Sapital has space for herself. Fosberg didn't see it. Got stuck in some skates. Moundsview will have to go back to recover. Weird line change for the Spartacats, but Brigay and Karen are there to pick it back up. Karen gets lost in some skates, can't back in, but in comes Anderson to finish the job. Bredimus, shout out to Kate this morning, who's dealing with a injured child. Miss her. Wish Emmett well. Moundsview around the back of their net, bothered by Bosberg, who slides into the boards after losing an aid. She gets up, she's all right. Moundsview coming through mid-ice. Nice defensive play there. Sticked into the corner by Levine. Moundsview behind the net. Two players looking for a wraparound attempt, but broken up by Anderson. Shot towards the net goes behind. Miller picks up that puck in the corner. She's going to look to skate that one out, and does. Miller's got lots of space and speed. Here comes Miller through the zone, coming through. A shot stopped by the Moundsview goalie up high. That one slides out back into neutral zone. Shaq able to poke it back in onside and slides into the top of the crease, covered by Moundsview. 9:39 left in the first period. Shots are likely one in favor of Spartacats. Not on the board yet, may not be as well. A Bosberg shot across in front of the crease. Briefly stopped, but then loose out for an opportunity. Spartacats able to keep that one in. Heiss had a stick on it. Shaq, Heiss still trying to fight with it. Heiss sends it up to Bosberg. McCabe, loose out front, covered for another stop. Face-off will come to the right, left of the goalie. That one back for Anderson, gets sent towards and blocked. Miller fighting with that along the boards. Brem's got support behind. Sapital briefly gets a stick on it. And Moundsview comes through neutral ice around the other way. They've got some progress. That one goes shot wide. Back up front for Brigay. Brigay. She knows she has some space. She's splitting the D. She gets through. Shot coming. Slides in and covered by a netminder as she was bothered from behind. Nice rush by Lily Brigay. Wholesale line change for Spartacats. 8:45 left in the first period. Nice pressure so far by your girls in white. Karen sends that to the front. Bosberg trying to pick that up. That goes by her stick. Back to the point for Yazbek, keeps it in. Yazbek dumps it deep towards the corner. Karen watching. Shaq not able to keep it in. That one's going to go not quite all the way down. Nice flush by Moundsview there. Takes a shot. Saved. Covered by Levine. Had the angle on it. Keeps it out of the net. Goalie hugs. Puck is down. Moundsview looking to keep it in at the top of the blue line, but not able to, and here comes Heiss. Heiss gets it up to Miller. What a pass. Miller streaking towards the net, bothered out front. That one's poked aside by the netminder. And here comes Moundsview. Breguet with nice back check pressure there. Bredimus tried to lay a hit on, but that one's sent into the zone onside and poked back out to Miller. Bredimus watching, able to poke it away. And she's going to bring it into the zone, just onside. And Anderson dumps it deeper in. That one sent back up to the point for Breguet. That one goes past her stick. And here comes Moundsview. Bredimus does a good job of getting in the way. That might have been Anderson, actually. And Bredimus comes the other direction, sends it into the zone onside. Bodsberg watching. Sapital going to try to intercept as well, which she does. Sapital makes reverse, tries to send that to the front for McCabe. Covered by netminder of MVI. Couture. That's the goalie.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. I don't know, I haven't found the parent yet. Puck's down, Miller shoved that one ahead. Sapital watching carefully. That one goes up to the point for Yazbek. Around the back of the net. Miller got a stick on that. She's trying to bring that back to the center. Gets it over to Sapital. Sapital finds her forehand. Puck's turned over, but Miller had a stick on it as well. McCabe and Sapital trying to get that into the zone, and they do. Sapital, McCabe out of her reach. Kept in by Shaq briefly and back out by Moundsview. 4 skaters on the far side. Need to spread out a little bit, girls. Miller picks that one up, making space for herself. Looking to get through, couldn't split the D there, and here comes Moundsview the other way, bothered by Sapital with a good back check. Shaq not able to keep that out. But Sapital on the job. Shot gets behind the net. Moundsview trying to send that towards the center, but that one will be poked ahead. Back in for an offside whistle.
Do I help or not?
I'm okay. Unless you want to, but. Excuse me. Bodsberg pushing that forward over to Bredimus. Bodsberg still fighting at it. Bodsberg pushed one down. That one goes into the zone. Not going to be far enough for icing as Moundsview picks it up. Rings it around behind the net. Bredimus trying to get there first. And does. Good pressure by Bredimus trying to get it off the boards. Nice little shove there by Bodsberg. Bredimus brought down, no call. Bredimus looking for a wraparound, covered by the MVI goalie. .5:19 left in this first period. I'll try to look up shots when I have the opportunity, since it's not being placed on the board. Puck's down for Miller. McCabe up to Miller. Heiss, shot goes far left. Nice one-timer by Heiss. Heiss back to the middle. McCabe and Miller couldn't get a stick on it. Back up for Miller. Miller's had a great weekend so far. McCabe trying to get that over to Heiss. Heiss trying to pick a pocket. Shot goes high. Back out to the blue line. Shack trying to get coverage there. Heiss and Yazbek will have to back check. Heiss able to get there. McCabe as well gets it back into the neutral zone. Moundsview waiting for their team to clear. Nice job there. Bring it back in, and here comes Heiss. Gets it up to Miller, who's waiting at the blue line. Here comes Miller. Miller couldn't get around one, but Yazbek able to keep it in. Yazbek shot. It's going to hit off the goalie's pad there. Miller trying to get to McCabe. McCabe has it loose in front of her. Heiss shots towards the net. Miller, goal! Heiss to Miller for a Spartacats goal. Puck is back down. Sapital's trying to send that up for Bredimus. Sapital's going to gather it along the boards, send it in the zone onside, and here comes Bredimus and Bodsberg. Bodsberg's shot quickly covered by Moundsview goalie. She's had a great game so far. Shots on goal are 9-1 in favor of the Spartacats. Sapital trying to back that one in. Top shelf doesn't get a full piece of it. Begay here at the sideboards. Sapital trying to send it to the slot. Bodsberg takes the shot at it. It goes off his skate. Branimus keeps it in, gets it back into the corner. Sapital watching. Begay holding here at the blue line. Sapital right in front. Doesn't get a full piece of it as the goalie knocks it back into the corner. Moundsview looking to break out the other direction. Brigade, nice job to hold the point. She brings it to the middle, finds her forehand shot on net. Nice glove save, Moundsview. Drop the mic. Feeling good. Shots on goal 10-1 in favor Spartacats. Miller brings it to the front. Tried to find that upper corner, looking for a wraparound opportunity here. Miller behind the net, loses the puck, regains it. She gets tripped up for a second. That one goes along the boards, going to be tried to send out, but Miller and McCabe had other ideas. Miller sends it back to Shack. Shack keeps it in, sends it deeper into the zone. MVI, D-to-D pass behind the net. They're going to send it up the boards. Nice little breakout pass there, but Karen able to recover. Karen, McCabe, Yazbek watching. Moundsview takes it back through the neutral ice. Nice back check by Yazbek to keep pressure on. Shack comes as well. She's going to take it behind the net, get it around one defender there. Gets it over to Karen, who is able to get it cleared out of the zone. That one goes off Miller. Moundsview hits it back into their own defensive end, and they're going to skate it behind the net. Send it through middle ice. Shack's going to have to watch, and Yazbek. Yazbek putting on pressure. Moundsview loses it, forces a quick offside whistle as the puck did not enter before their rush there. Brings us to the far face-off dot. Line change for both teams. Bodsberg at the draw. Puck's down for Bodsberg, trying to get it through Heiss. Brigade picks it up. Brigade gets it out of the zone. And Bodsberg, rushing the other direction, has it poked up her stick, but she regains control. Bodsberg takes a shot, goes behind the net. 1:48 left in this quick first period. Not a lot of whistles here, besides the occasional icing and offside. Heiss backhands it in, almost had Bodsberg there. Bredimus, Bodsberg rushing towards the net. Bredimus picks it up behind the net. Cat's not able to keep it in, but Brigade picks it back up at mid-ice. Has her pocket picked momentarily. Brigade trying to get that over for Heiss and Bodsberg. Heiss able to pick it up. And Heiss enters the zone onside. Heiss slows things down, passes it up to Bodsberg. She really had an eye for that pass there. Heiss keeps it in the zone. Passes it towards the slot. Bredimus picks it up. Sends it in. Heiss looking to take care of an errant pass. Looking to center it. Not able to get a full stick on it. Here comes Heiss. Heiss backhands it back into the corner. 52 seconds left in the period. Centering opportunity there for Bredimus. Not able to get a shot off. That one had some heat, but nice job by Bredimus to stop down progress. Line change in front of the bench there for MVI. Bredimus still working on it. Brodsberg trying to backhand it in. And here comes the Spartacats. Shot on net and goal by Anderson. Ellie Anderson having a great weekend as well. A lot of these girls really picking up the pace, showing what they're made of. Celebration down the line. And that is a Spartacats lead of 2-0 with 23 seconds left in this first period. Puck is down. Sabatal and Miller watching. Back to Miller's skates. Gets it stuck, and here comes Yazbek. Yazbek trying to send that one in and does get it in, maybe with the help of McCabe there. McCabe intercepts. Sabatal goes to the sideboards, trying to keep it in the zone and does. That one squirts out to the blue line. Back in for Sabatal. Sabatal had a nice little opportunity there, but time expires. And we will take our first intermission. Shout out to the A-team watching right behind the bench. They have a game coming up here. A-team's had a terrific opportunity, or a terrific tournament so far. Very strong team led by Coach Saliga and Hansen. Doing a great job with these girls to keep them successful in this tournament and their season in general. Spartacats back on the ice. Trying to keep taking care of business. Shots are 11-1. Two of those going in. Goals by Anderson, unassisted. And that first goal was by Miller, assisted by Heiss and McCabe. Keep it up, girls. Bodsberg take the draw. She's got Bredimus and Heiss with her. Pushes it forward. Heiss keeps it in. Heiss with nice forecheck pressure there. Kept in there. Bodsberg tried to backhand that one in. Goes behind the net. MVI trying to clear it out, but Shaq able to keep it in. Shaq dishes it up. Bodsberg lost that for a second in the back of her skates. And Moundsview comes the other direction. That one up to Bredimus. Bredimus able to get it up for Bodsberg. Bredimus sends it in the zone. That one should be onside as they tried to tip it. Sent back up the boards. Heiss with a nice pinch. That one will go to the point. Shot towards the crease. Yazbek will go off for a change. Out front for Heiss. No one out front to get the loose puck. And MVI comes the other direction. Nice back check by Anderson. Bodsberg able to pick up the puck as well. Bodsberg's going to take it behind our own net. Reverses the other direction. Takes it to the middle. Levine saw that one coming, keeps a pad on it, and here comes Breguet. Breguet with that quick stride. She's got a lot of ice ahead of her. Here she comes. Breguet takes a shot and beautiful glove save by Couture, the MVI goalie. Nice job Brigay and MVI netminder. Like to see a nice goalie save, even if it's at the expense of your own team. Puck's down, trying to send that one up to the point. That one gets by Brigay. And Anderson not going to have enough oomph to get past the red line for an icing call, so Anderson will send that back out to Miller. McCabe took a swipe at it. Anderson has it in hers. Does go again, and Miller's going to get an opportunity, bothered from behind. Miller with a shot coming, covered, rebound loose. Nice angle and save there by MVI. Back up to the point for Anderson, able to keep it in. She shoots it towards the crease in the slot by quickly covered by Moundsview Irondale. Any of our opponents watching, appreciate you coming out to our tournament. Picked up by MBI on the boards. Shaq able to briefly cover that. Bosberg gets tripped up, no call. MBI bringing that on side, but batted away by Yazbek with a nice back check. Karen trying to send that up the boards, but Yazbek gets there. Sent to the MBI blue line, and that one gets out. Bosberg trying to put on the Jets there. That one gets sent in. Trying to regain control is McCabe. Karen has that in her skates. Yazbek watching pressure, gets taken down, able to keep it out. Bosberg has that one. Bosberg gets around one. She's got McCabe skating in with her. Bosberg has her pocket pick. McCabe shot on net. It's the side. Bosberg. McCabe behind the net, trying to send it out front. Gets right in front of the goalie. She covers, smothers, and forces a face-off to her left shoulder. Shots 13-1 in favor Spartacats. That one centered out for Sapital. Sends it into the corner. Sapital, Miller, and Beredimus watching here on this close side. Miller trying to bring it to the center. That one will go out for Beredimus. MVI the other direction. Brigay tried to slow that down. Beredimus with great speed to get back and regain control here. 2 MVI, 3 Spartacats in the corner here. That one goes behind the net. Brigay looking for an outlet for herself. Gets around, almost got around one. That one gets shot behind the net. Anderson picks that up, sends it through the slot. Moundsview trying to pick that up at the point, not able to. That one squirts out. And here comes Miller. Miller with another breakaway opportunity here. She's found some of those this weekend. Shot coming and goes wide. Back out front, trying to send it on net and covered by goalie. Miller with some great chances here this weekend. She's been able to complete a couple, find the back of the net, but her speed here has just been terrific. Bosberg, McCabe, Heiss. Bosberg trying to take to the front. That one's loose, covered by the netminder with a nice save. Jumped on it hungry hippo style, just like we teach in our own practices. Sent towards net, loose out in front. That one gets sent to the sideboards. They're going to try to get that up, but McCabe had other ideas, sends it behind the net. MVI sends it up for a breakout pass and skated out of the zone. Heiss able to bump it off of her stick and gets it back into the offensive end. That one will be sent down all the way for icing. Icing is the whistle. 7:05 left in the second period. Spartacats leading Moundsview Irondale 2-0. Bradimus sends it back up into the slot. Miller trying to poke at that. That one gets controlled by no one. Anderson shoots it into the corner. Bradimus and Miller. Miller takes it around for herself. Tried to get that to the slot, but not able to. Slot being the area kind of right between those two red circles. Bradimus taking an escape behind her own net. She's looking to center that out. That one gets shot wide of the net there, and that one gets passed up to Karen. Karen gets it out of the zone. MVI trying to regroup and take it back in. Bradimus picks it up, sends it up the boards for Miller. Miller picks it up, not able to get control of it. Up to the point for Breguet. Breguet will have to back check, gets it in her skates. And here comes MVI towards the slot there. Breguet shot, or Breguet tried to fend that one off. Breguet trying to get that one up the boards for Bradimus. Bradimus has it. Breguet gets up to Miller. And yet again, we see Miller on a breakaway opportunity here. Keeps up the speed. Miller coming in. Another save by the MVI goalie. MVI has Miller figured out. It's got to be her fourth breakaway opportunity there that MVI has figured out. Back down along the side, McCabe applying some good pressure there. MVI comes out. Yazbek and Bodsberg had back check pressure there. Yazbek reverses around the other direction. MVI putting on some pressure there. Heiss sends her opposition into the ground. Yazbek, ground one, and here comes Yazbek with an opportunity. Yazbek has one to beat. Keeps it to the outside. Yazbek has Bodsberg, pass intended for her. Heiss dumps it into the corner. Bodsberg going to be the first to pick it up there. She has time, trying to get it into the front. McCabe going to take a shot at it towards goal, gets deflected. Heiss picks it up at the far wall, trying to send it up for Bodsberg and McCabe. Shot on net, covered by MVI.
Just need a coach. She said, I just need a coach, a goalie, and the skaters.
And the logo. You don't need a logo.
What?
Don't need a logo. Back out for Miller. Miller's got another opportunity here. That one gets loose behind the net. Anderson able to keep that one in, gets sent towards the slot, loose out front. Bredimus picks it up. Shot on net, smothered by the goalie. Yeah, I did. I don't know why they're not keeping him on the board. Shots 18-1 in favor of Spartacats. Puck out front. Bosberg tried to send that one on net to get a piece, but Karen. That one goes up and over. Goalie lost track of her for a second, but didn't have to worry about it too much as it went into the corner. That one back up to the point for Shaq. Shaq sends that into the corner. First on it for Spartcats. Centering opportunity there. Just rolled through the crease. Bodsberg sends it around. Almost had it. Goalie got a pad on it. Another save by MVI. Puck sent behind the net. MVI looking for an outlet. Get it up the boards, but Shaq gets it caught in her skates, kicks it out. Bredimus Miller loses an edge. Miller luckily got a caught in her skates. That one comes back in offside. Lucky play by Miller there. Otherwise, Greta would have been facing an unopposed odd player rush. Puck is down. Miller, once again, finds herself rushing towards the net, but that one poked away before she can get to the top of the slot. Trip there by Heiss will send the Cats onto their first penalty kill of the tournament. Shrugging it off, it does happen. Aggressive play towards the net, or towards the puck. 1 minute for Heiss in the box. MVI looking to take advantage of this power play. That one goes down to the top of the circles, past D to D, but that one goes back out. Broadsburg trying to pick that one up. MVI trying to maintain control. That one goes deep into the MVI zone, sent across the slot there. MVI the other direction, kept out by Brigade, sent back up the boards for MVI. D-to-D pass goes loose into the boards out front of us here. Anderson bounced off the puck, and here comes Brigade. Brigade has some space, splitting the D, no, goes around one, here comes Brigade shot, goes wide of the net. Brigade tried to backhand that one back to the center, covered by MVI on a nice shorthand rush opportunity there by Brigade. This goalie is undaunted and unfazed by the odd man rushes. Puck drop from Miller. Miller trying to keep control. He gets over to Bredimus. Bredimus sends that on net, quickly covered by MVI. Lots of shots on goal here for this Spartacats team. Sent again 24 shots, which is something that this team has typically not been able to manage or pull off. Out front for Miller. Miller sends it towards the crease, trying to pick up a loose puck, can't get a backhand on it. Nice pressure there by number 31. She gets taken down. That will be a penalty. Bredimus picks it up. We had control. Quick whistle there as we had a opportunity, didn't allow the delayed penalty, but regardless, Spartacats go on the power play. Power play led by Miller, Shack, Bredimus, Karen, and Shack. Kept in by Spartacats. Bredimus still trying to take a whack at that. Karen takes a shot. That one gets deflected into the corner. Set up again. Karen taking it, shooting it into the corner. Bredimus is going to be there. Bredimus trying to send it to the crease or into the slot. Bredimus, another play, keeps it in. Miller takes a shot on net. Again, covered by MVI. Lots of low shots. Anderson trying to keep that one in, and does with the help of McCabe. Anderson keeps it in. 13 seconds left in the power play. MVI trying to get that one out. Not able to. Bosberg trying to pick that up behind the net. That one goes by her stick. Heiss out of the box. Both teams now at full strength. Bosberg gets bumped off the puck. Interference. McCabe shoots it towards the net. Bosberg trying to get back. McCabe, shot on net. doesn't get in. Heiss trying to backhand that to the center, goes off the side of the net. MVI looking to pick that one up and bring it out of the zone. They do. MVI runs into themselves. Anderson sends it back to the sideboards here. McCabe trying to get control. That'll be the end of the second period. Score 2-0. Shots on net 27-1. We will be back. Third period action coming at you. Spartcats, MVI. Miller at the draw, gets it over to Sapital. Miller trying to bring that in. When that one goes past her stick, Bredimus brings it in on side. Bredimus trying to rush towards the net, can't get a handle on it. Bredimus sending it towards the slot. No one there out front. Yazbek is going to have to go back, retrieve, trying to backhand that back towards the offensive zone. That one gets sent in for an offside whistle. Offside, Bredimus. She actually was doing a great job there. Puck came in and out. No one's fault there. Puck down from Miller, Sapital. Sapital trying to whack that one in. Bredimus will get it up to Miller. Miller gets it stuck at the blue line. Some little wall there. Yazbek can't keep control of that one. So Bredimus and Shaq will have to retrieve. Shaq taking it behind her own net. Going to survey options, sends it up the boards to Bredimus, who backhands it further up. And Sapital looking to get it out. Sapital and Miller bringing it in the zone. 2-0 opportunity here. Sapital shot off the face mask. Miller trying to backhand that in, backhand again. Still loose out in front, covered, loose, front, still out and covered. Nice flurry of activity there. Ends up in the MVI glove. MVI goalie having a good game here. Despite the score, keeping her squad in range. Sent towards the slot. Karen to Bodsberg. Bodsberg looking to get that back out front, goes past the crease. Anderson with a nice step up from the point. Drives it in home. That one goes loose. Back to the point. Anderson sends it on net wide. Bodsberg. McCabe fighting for it in the corner. Out front for Anderson to pick up. Anderson's going to turn around, send it back in the zone. Bodsberg trying to clear the zone there, but puck was a little bit too quick. Forces an offside whistle here. 10:16 left in this third period. Puck's down from Miller. Gets it back to Brigay. Brigay up to Heiss. Nice puck movement by the Spartcats this weekend, especially in this game and the last one. Again for Anderson. Anderson just lost the handle. Here comes MVI. MVI, but slowed down by Brigay. Brigay back out from Anderson up to Bredimus. Miller. She's got a look of hunger in her eyes. Miller gets it into the zone on side. Heiss is going to be the first one to get on it, hopefully for the Spartacats. She loses an edge, but sends it somehow behind the net. Bredimus bothering her opposition in the corner. That one slides past Breguet, so icing is waved off. Doesn't make it that way anyway. Breguet trying to send that one out of the zone, but MVI picks it up. That one gets not too far, not past the circles there. Sent out for Miller, past her stick, and here comes MVI. Miller, shot on net, gets deflected aside there, and here comes Heiss. Heiss the other direction with Miller. Heiss gets around one, she's got Miller with her. Heiss slows down, surveys her options at the blue line, sends it to the crease. Miller trying to center that, gets it behind the net. Bredimus will be on it. Sent up back for Yazbek. Yazbek slowing it down. Bredimus sends it back in onside. MVI the other direction. Miller with providing opposition there. Bredimus bringing in the zone onside. Clear. Sent up. Yazbek will retrieve. Yazbek taking it all the way around the net. Sends it up the boards. MVI able to keep it in. Yazbek will have to go behind the net again. Yazbek sends it up the boards to the point. Bosberg there to provide some pressure. Not able to get it out. MVI tried to send that on net. Didn't get there. MVI alone in the corner will send it towards the slot. Nice job by Spartacats to get in the way. Bosberg around one. Bosberg has a sheet ahead of her, gets poked off the puck. Sabatal slowed that one down. She sends it up for Bosberg. Bosberg trying to send in the zone there. Bosberg just cleared the zone there. And here comes MVI the other way. Yazbek's going to have to put on the jets to intercept this pressure, and does a good job with the back check there. Sent towards the slot into Yazbek's skates. Yazbek sends it to the boards for herself and comes the other direction. Yazbek gets around one. He's got help ahead of her. Bumped off the puck. No penalty. Kept in by Sabatal. Bosberg behind the net. Slows down. Trying to wrap around opportunity here. Just goes through the crease. Sabatal backhands it, trying to get it to the front. Not able to. And here comes MVI the other direction. Yazbek. Good pressure, goes off the side of the net, maybe briefly. McCabe up to Bosberg, who gets it out. Bosberg rushes for it, brings it in onside, goes towards the net, shot coming, save, MVI. Shots 30-2 in favor of Spartacats. Miller towards the net, shot low, paddle save. MVI gets into the stick of Karen, who dumps it back in for Miller. Miller trying to bring it up front, gets lost in her skates. Karen takes the shot, blocked. That one's out front for Miller. Still bothered by Karen. That one goes towards the net, covered by MVI. MVI goalie Couture faced a lot of shots this game and doing a good job smothering the bulk of them. Face off here, 32 Bosberg. Puck is down, Heiss trying to get a stick on that. Shot hits the side of the net, still loose out in front, trying to center that. MVI able to regain control here. They're going to send it out to the front. Poked off the puck by Heiss. Heiss turns the other way. She has a strong reach, but has her pocket picked. Breguet going to pick that one up. Breguet sending out the boards, got a lot of traffic in front of her there. Breguet can't quite get it in. McCabe helping her out. Miller and Heiss behind her. McCabe trying to push it forward. MVI gets it over to Breguet. Breguet brings it in onside. Breguet gets around one. She's looking to get to the center, gets taken off her stick. Anderson defending. McCabe able to get it back through neutral ice, and here comes McCabe the other direction. McCabe tried to get that to Heiss. Gets over to Heiss's stick. She backends in for Miller. Heiss, hard shot, keeps it in the zone. Here comes Miller. Miller takes it to the front, gets tripped aside. McCabe tried to stuff that one in. Sapital's going to have to be on her first for White. McCabe centers from Miller, just went by her stick. 4:44 left in the third period here. Shack touches that one, brings it to the sideboards. Up for Miller. Miller gets it back out. Miller streaks into the zone with Bredemus on Miller's stick. Shot towards the point. Loose rebound. Bredemus trying to get it back towards the center. Sapital shoots. Covered. Out front, MVI. Puck is down. Bredemus trying to push it back into the front. MVI takes behind on net. MVI getting it back into neutral zone territory. That one gets sent into the corner. MVI got a stick on her first, but Yazbek's there to defend. Yazbek trying to get up the boards for Bosberg and Sapital. Sent to the point for MVI. Bosberg almost able to get it out. Yazbek still gets stuck in the defensive zone here. Shack behind the net. Shack's going to send it up the boards, recovered by MVI. Along the boards, Sapital makes a stretch at it. Kept in, and here comes Bredemus up to Bosberg. Bosberg going for a skate. She gets around. Sapital not able to keep it in. Bredemus waits. Seemed like that was back onside, but refs thought otherwise. Three. Miller sends it in towards the crease. MVI pick it up and send it around the boards. Brigade not able to keep it in. She'll have to go back and retrieve Anderson on it first. Anderson picking it up behind the net. Sends it out front to Miller. Miller with another opportunity here. Here comes Miller. Shot coming and blocked, loose out in front. Nice job by Karen to keep it in. McCabe, Karen takes a shot from her knees, trying to get over to Miller. Miller can't get a shot off with pressure, sends it towards the front, hits the side of the net. Brigade to Miller. Miller was trying to get that one back to Brigade. Centered for MVI. Turned around there, Miller's going to pick that one up. Miller brings it back off the boards. Gets it over for herself. Miller getting it to the front. Takes a shot out front, loose. Still loose out front. Karen tried to get that towards the net, not able to. 1:50 left in this third period. MVI the other direction here. Brigade keeps hers to the outside with a nice back check. Up the boards for Miller again. Miller. That one gets out of the zone. MVI will have to touch up and does, brings it back on side. Rushes towards the net, but Anderson's there. Net empty for MVI. Miller bringing that one down. Brings it to the front. Heiss tries to get around one. Heiss has it stuck in some skates. That one loose for Anderson. Heiss watching Bredemus. Bredimus trying to send it in. She has pressure and push down, no call, of course. Heiss gets it up for Bodsberg. Bodsberg brings it in, not able to keep control of it. Back outside. Bredimus takes a shot towards the net, goes wide, 45 seconds left. Sent up the boards into the skates of Heiss. Back out front for Bredimus. Out front, still loose. Bredimus trying to get at it, and empty net goal. I think Bredimus had the final stick on that. Probably too many assists to count, but 3-0 Spartacats. 32.9 seconds left. Miller, Sapital, back for Yazbek. Yazbek up to McCabe. Nice little shuttle pass there. 21 seconds left. Sapital watching McCabe. That one goes out loose. Yazbek, nice back check pressure. Trying to keep pressure there. Nice back check, Yazbek. 6 seconds left. Puck's gonna get stuck at the boards. 2 seconds. 1. And that is another shutout victory. 3-0 for your Spartacats. We will see you back here at 2:10. Spartacats, welcome to this white versus blue game. Spartacats versus Spartacats. We are live from Inver Arena. Might be on the same channel, unfortunately, as the previous game, and just having some technical difficulties. But blue versus white. If you're joining us and able to find this, we have been able to, as the blue team, capture second place in this tournament. This is a friendly game. Outcome will not differ, but still a lot at stake, as both teams are competitive and like to win. So hopefully you've found this channel here at the game. I'm going to try to see if I can get us back on the right channel, but hopefully someone is able to watch this. Blue keeping it in this end. Shot goes across the crease here. Kept in by McCabe. Karen looking to get it over to Brigade. Brigade had it out front. And here comes Cron the other direction. Cron shot on net. Goal past Levine on a breakaway. That was white. Cook. 1-0 white. Goal by Lauren Cron. That one's down. Yazbek gets it back to Heiss. Heiss surveying her options, not able to get it in. Karen will have to skate back for that, taking it behind into the corner. Bodsberg gets bumped off. That puck goes back to the point for Scott. Heiss has that behind the net, bothered by Fredericks. That one gets loose, still loose behind the net. Heiss pushes that up the wall for Yazbek. Nelson sends that towards the net, but Heiss able to pick it up. Heiss surveying her options, going to take it through. She loses an edge, brings the player down. Anderson shoots that towards net. At the next whistle, I will get us a little bit closer to the action here. That one's going to go down. Frederick's taking a stride. Brigay looking to get there first, and she does. Brigay sends it, reverses behind the net, brought down by Fredericks. Shack going into the corner. White comes in to help out. Former Lauren Kahn. Lee there. Up to Yazbek. Yazbek sends it over for Miller on the boards. Miller, who had a bunch of chances in the earlier game today. Yazbek gets behind the net. Reverses around. She gets around one. Trying to send that up to Shack and meets some pressure there along the boards. Brigay. 15 sends it up the boards for herself. Miller trying to get there. Able to get it out of the zone. Miller skates around one. He's got Bredimus Siki in the net. Miller takes it in on side. Miller's bitten by the breakaway bug. Puck slides into the net. No goal as they'll call goaltender interference. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit here. So we might have to tap down a little bit.
Okay.
All right, good. Puck is down towards the crease. That one poked into the corner. Shack takes a shot on net. That goes wide. Puck down in front, goes to the point for Karen. Karen takes a shot. Also wide, left to the net. Cross ice pass for Fredericks. Heiss is going to have to retrieve. Nice back check there by Heiss. Shot on net. Pad save by Levine. Heiss picks it up. She's looking to get some space for herself. Stops short and continues her play up the net. Blocked by Nelson. Heiss continues, gets it into the zone, trying to get to Miller there. That one comes back down and will be sent the full length of the ice for an icing whistle. Shots even at 2 apiece. White versus blue. Pass in front for Kron. Levine tried to poke that one away. Loose in front. Brigay got pressure. She's trying to maintain control. Yazbek pulls out of the zone. Has Anderson there out in front. Brigay gonna bring it to the center, trying to pull it ahead for herself. Picked up by Donahue and White. Anderson putting on pressure. Sapatal gonna be the first on it there for the Spartacats. Should be waved off as he was close, but they're going to call it icing. No harm, no foul there. Shots 3-2 in favor of B1 White. Bredimus to take the draw. Bodsberg, Miller, Karen, and Heiss on the ice. Nice centering pass opportunity there from Fredericks. Bodsberg bothered there behind from Nelson. Brought in on side. Bodsberg couldn't get it through and in on time. That one's going to get out loose. Heiss will be the first on the puck. Heiss skating it in front of the crease. Dangerous play there, but she usually manages to pull it off. Fredericks the other direction. Sends it high and wide. Bodsberg gets that one back out, picked up the blue line by Conrad. Conrad sends that up for Fredericks. Bodsberg goes back to retrieve. Bodsberg reverses around. Dangerous little play there in front of the net, but Miller picks it up. Miller's got some speed. She's looking to get to the outside, brings it to the inside, gets her pocket pick. Bredimus there to recover as well. in the corner there. Miller's going to pick that one up. Miller, Bredimus. Frederick's the other direction. Sends it over to number 5, Nelson. That one goes through the crease. Levine took a swipe at it, tried to get it further into the corner. That one goes off Bodsberg's stick. She'll take it behind the net. Bodsberg up to Miller. Miller gets around one, gets it out of the zone. Fredericks dumps it right back in. Onside goes behind the net for Sapitol to retrieve. 4:44 left in the first period. Sapitol bringing it around. Cron able to keep it in. Nice back check. Pressure there by Anderson and Bergay to keep control. Back to the puck for White. Point for White. And Bergay will pick it up at the board. Send it up for Anderson. Anderson back to Bergay. Back up to Anderson. Anderson trying to find room for herself. Can't bring it in. McInerney brings it into the zone for White. Sapitol sends it right back out to mid-point ice. Off some skates, getting stuck. Bergay looking to bring that up, and she's finding a slot. Bergay sends it to herself. Bergay shot on net. Save. McPherson. Whistle comes. Shots 3-3, tied apiece on each side. So far, pretty even game. Only one being let in. Scott for White gets it over to Fredericks. She's going to look to send up the boards. Heiss shot across the crease. Back up for Heiss, able to keep it in. Heiss takes a shot. Rainbow back behind the net. Shot goes wide. Up for Fredericks. Anderson able to pick it off. Anderson helped by Shaq. And Karen behind the net. Out front, Shaq takes a shot on net. Up and over. Her initial save just ramped up McPherson's stick. We've seen that one happen before on our end for Levine. But nice goal by number 3, Olivia Shaq. Ties this game up 1 apiece. White versus blue, 1-1. Hit the little button there, yep. There you go, nice job. Emmett Bredimus on the camera today. Appreciate his help. Puck goes down, zone entry for Miller. She gets almost around one. Nice defensive pressure there by Conrad. Up to Fredericks. Fredericks trying to get over to Nelson, a little bit out of her reach. Bergay able to get it back out. Nelson takes it right back in. Bredimus will be the first on it behind the net. Bredimus bringing it around. She sends it up the boards. Conrad there to keep it in at the point. Sends it back for Fredericks. Seems to do a lot of lurking in front of the net. That one goes up to the point. Out and in and back out and in. Offside is the call. I think number 11 had the refs in the palm of her hand, maybe fooled. Probably was going to allow her to keep it onside, but that one gets whistled, gets sent back to the center dot for a face-off. Spartacat blue sends that into the zone. Bodsberg not able to keep it in the point. Heiss will have to collect. As Cron pressuring her behind, sends it up to Lee. Lee skates that in offside as number 23 just had a little quick step ahead of the action there. (1-1) is the score. Just as even are the shots on goal. Yazbek saw an opportunity to go up the end, and she's going to try it again. Yazbek and Bosberg on the 2-on-1. Yazbek rifles towards the net, hits the side. Anderson trying to get the rebound there, still loose around the back of the net. Yazbek trying to do her best to keep that in the zone. That one flew by Heiss's stick, a little too far for her. Heiss gets it back. Almost a great pass for Bodsberg, a little too hot. Bodsberg able to slow that one down, dump it into the zone. Anderson trying to get it hook control there. Yazbek takes it to the outside, looking to leave that for Heiss, and does. Heiss can't get around Reichels there, sorry, I mispronounced the name. Up for Lee. Brigade backhands it up the boards. Sends it over in front for Nelson, who sends that one wide. Brigade picks that one up, sent off Levine's stick into the corner, back up front for Nelson. Heiss trying to get a control of that as well. Heiss gets it out of the zone, all the way down. That one waved off, going to be tipped. 40 seconds left in the first period in this 1-1 game. Always fun to play friends from the same school, certainly same association. That one's going to get down for Radimus, sends it to the boards so that Fredericks can't get her rush completed. Sapital brings it up. Anderson seems to find a really good spot there, knows the breakout. She's been successful in helping break that one out many times. Nelson brings that back in. Radimus going to be first on up behind the net. 10 seconds left. Radimus bringing it. Radimus likely going to run out of time here. That one gets sent over to in front of the blue bench. We will come to the close of the first period. Shots 5-3 in favor of blue. Not a lot of shots on either end. We got a close game here.
Third period, too, but can I take a break for second period?
Quick intermission for the teams as we redevelop our game plan here, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Back for the second period. Yazbek at the dot. Pushes to the front. McCabe trying to bring that into the zone. Miller there to help out. Can't get it off the boards. Heiss trying to send that up for Miller. Reynolds has a stick on that. McCabe. Calmed down there by Blue. Send it back in for Heiss. Heiss gets that up for McCabe, trying to get that out of the zone, and McCabe gets it up to Miller. Miller's got Yazbek with her as they enter the zone onside. Miller towards the net, takes a shot, whiffs on it. Loose out in front. Miller picks it up in the corner, out front. Nice little opportunity there from a sharp angle. Heiss rifles it in. That one doesn't go very far. And White sends it the other direction. Karen going to be the first on it. She'll take it behind the net for a little loop. Shot still 5-on-3. Karen sends it up, gets loose in some skates. Heiss going to have to defend, pokes it away. Yazbek again for Karen. Up to Yazbek. Yazbek trying to get it away from the boards. Nelson picks that one up, sends it across the slot, goes to the four boards. Miller trying to get there first before Simons. A lot of these girls played together on the B2 team last year. Or the opposing B2 team. There were two B2 teams last year, two B1 teams this year. Miller having trouble getting that one out. Centered opportunity from Frederick to Nelson. And Miller still trying to get out with it. Miller has it in her feet, trying to get it out. McCabe able to finally get that cleared into the neutral zone. That one sent in. Not sure what the whistle was. Regardless, puck will go down Bredemus to take the draw. Bredemus wins that back to the gay. Spartacats get that in. Anderson trying to get control. That one goes towards the net, through the slot, but back out by White. Bosberg is trying to keep control and some pressure out front of the net, which we like. That one's up. Stepping up is Breguet, sends that on for Anderson. Anderson not able to get a shot off. And here comes White the other direction. Conrad, nice pass over. Puck swept behind the net by Levine. Breguet will pick it up in the corner. Breguet gets around one, settles it down, and makes her foray out of the zone. Got pressure on her from a very quick Spartacat White Lee. White the other direction. That one gets sent for Nelson. Nelson has some space out in front, drops it, but no one home. Bodsberg sends that up and over for Anderson. Anderson not going to be able to get there in time as Fredericks picks it up, can't get around Bredemus. Bredemus bringing it in the zone with Anderson. Bredemus trying to bring it to the center. Takes a shot, doesn't go anywhere. That's Bosberg trying to pick it up. Bredemus back on the puck again. Into some skates, into some sticks. 3-on-2 opportunity here, disrupted by Karen. Karen not able to help keep it out, but Heiss sends it up and off the glass. Smart defensive play. Gets Butzek in for a offside whistle. Shot still 5-3. Tied up at 1-1 in this very close game. Puck is down for Heiss. Sent down. Icing waved off. White behind the net gets it up to Fredericks for a breakout pass. Miller able to keep it in. She skates towards the net, has some pressure there. White behind, getting it up with the point for Fredericks again. Heiss able to get it out front for Miller. Miller takes a shot on that, covered, loose rebound. Yazbek couldn't get a stick on that. Still loose, Miller takes it around. Trying to get back up to the front with pressure. Miller not able to. Fredericks gets around one, that will be a tripping call. Scott takes it the other direction. The crossover, Heiss just needs to touch it. And that will bring us to a White power play, blue penalty kill. Puck's down, Blue trying to get it out of the crease. Bredemus down on the ice trying to get it away. McCabe forcing some pressure in the corner. Donahue behind the net sends it over for Cron. Cron not able to get it up to the point, but now it does. Kept in. That one hit the stick of Sapital towards the net for Levine as she chooses to smother and endure a save. That one comes out. Sapital looking to clear the zone and does. She tries to split the D, but too much pressure there. Yazbek sent that into the zone. Almost regained control there. Donahue the other way, bothered by Yazbek with a good back check. Saptal trying to send that up for Yazbek. That one goes towards the middle slot, poked away by Bergay. Reynolds sent that to Conrad. Sticked down by Miller. Miller able to help get that away. And here comes Bergay with some speed, not able to get it in the zone. Other direction, Donahue. Saptal picks that up in the corner. Saptal sends it into the corner to avoid pressure. Lee takes a shot on net. Saved by Levine. Rebound collected by Bergay. She's trying to send that up the boards for Bodsberg. Bodsberg, Bergay. Picked up there by Miller. Miller trying to find some space, brings it to the center. Miller's got Yazbek with her, gets poked away by Conrad. Miller gets brought down, no call. Both teams skating at full strength here. Yazbek trying to keep that collected. Centering pass to Nelson's going to get by one. And here comes Nelson. Levine comes out of her net. Reaches for it, but alas, it's too much. Should have come out more. White pulls ahead 2-1. Nice goal by Nelson. Might be the second of the game for Nelson. Puck's down. Blue pushes that forward and then it goes the other direction. Still lots of time left in this game. Heiss sends it across. That'll go all the way down for an icing call. Back down to the defensive zone. Puck's down. Simon's trying to keep control of that from White. That one gets sent across for Kron. Kron gets it towards the net, but Bredimus picks it up. Still loose out in front. Ellie Anderson picks it up. Can't get it out, but Bredimus does. That one's sent all the way down. Looks like it's going to be far enough for yet another icing call. Lauren Cron got the first goal for the white team. Jocelyn Nelson second. First goal and only goal so far for the blue team is Olivia Shack. Shot 7-6 in favor of the blue team. Scored 2-1 in favor of white. That one's down. Simon's able to keep that in, take a shot on net. Gets deflected into the corner by Sabatal. Up front, Yazbek trying to make room for herself. She's got Simon's bothering her from behind, but here comes Yazbek's shot coming. Save by McPherson. Nice pressure by Sawyer Yazbek to get it down the ice. Maybe needed to make one more move, but nice save by Maddie McPherson. Mad Dog McPherson. Yazbek, puck's down. She's trying to get it towards the crease as well. McCabe took a swipe at it. That one will go down all the way to the end of the ice. Icing is the call. Bredimus at the draw, pulled back by the white team. Bodsberg fighting for it at the wall. Back to the point for Karen. White brings that the other direction. Conrad shot on net goes wide. Bredimus will pick that up behind the net and bring it out to Bodsberg. Bodsberg trying to send up the boards, helped out by Bredimus, who gets it out of the zone. Anderson out of her reach. White clears and Fredericks brings it back in, stopped there by Heiss. Picked up behind the net is Bredimus. Nelson looking to the front. Karen had her tied up. Heiss, nice rush, can't get it out of the zone. Bredimus behind the net, trying to send it along, gets poked aside by Nelson. Nice read by Anderson to neutralize the wraparound opportunity there. Conrad with a nice pass towards the center of the ice. Nelson gives it over to Fredericks. Fredericks trying to bank that one in. And here comes Riley. Riley passes across the ice. Not going to be far enough for an icing call, especially as Reynolds picks it up and sends it down. That one will go down. Icing will result as Bredimus didn't stop the progress. 2:29 left in the second period. White team leading blue 2-1. Puck's down over to Shack. Shack sends it onto the crease. Yazbek, Miller. Miller has it up front. Loose out in front, still loose, but sent into the corner. Yazbek sent down, no call. Yazbek and Kron tied up. Yazbek backhands it from her knees for Miller behind the net. Miller loses the handle on it, still maintains control, trying to pull it off the wall for herself. Sending that one up. Shot from Sabatal gets it loose in some skates. Yazbek trying to do a backhand there. That one stopped by Shack. Kept in at the point by Brigay. Foot race won by White there as they send it back through neutral zone. Miller picks that up. Miller gets around one with a nice little skate there. Miller brings it in on side. Shack helps her out from behind. Shack shot on net, goes wide, covered by McPherson. Doesn't go wide, went right on net. Just didn't get wide of where the goalie was. White trying to bring that up, kept in by Heiss. Picked up by Anderson. Anderson sends that on net. Nice little save there on the blocker on the ice by McPherson. Cross ice pass intended for Fredericks gets kicked by Scott. Heiss with a nice reversal there, able to send it up the boards for Anderson. But Blue can't get it in. Bredimus almost stole that, had a breakaway opportunity for herself. Over to Fredericks from Nelson. Fredericks sends it back over for Nelson, and Karen's going to have to pick that up, send it up the boards, but not out. Nelson got Fredericks on the other side. Over to Fredericks, shot, glove save, Levine. Puck is down, pushed to the side with a nice face-off opportunity there for Miller. Miller with speed into the zone, bothered there by Conrad. Nice defensive back check there by Conrad. Trying to center that was Yazbek. That one got over to Frederick instead of Yazbek. Frederick's the other direction, defended by Bosberg, Sabatal, and Brigay. Centered again for Fredericks, just off the tip of her stick. 9 seconds left. Conrad keeps that in. Conrad shot on net goes high. Behind the net, Brigay's going to touch it last, and the period will come to an end. 2-1 in favor of White. We'll be back after 1 minute intermission. a thrilling conclusion of this game. All right, you're good now. Third period action. Anderson to Bredimus. Bredimus rushing up, trying to keep it to the outside, sends it towards the net. Skates away from it. Anderson keeps it on the boards. Shot towards net, goes behind Bredimus. Needs to look for a centering opportunity. Center there for Anderson, who takes a shot. That one goes wide of the net. Bredimus unable to maintain control. Karen has that at the wall, sends it further deep. That one goes back out for Heiss, who's ready for it. Heiss waits for her team to regroup and then enters the zone on side. Pushed down by White 7. Bredimus, nice forecheck there to keep the puck in the zone. White's going to stay that up the boards, but Heiss has it, sends it towards the slot. McPherson tried to cover, but ended up with a nice rebound out front. No one there to take advantage of that. That one gets to the stick of Donahue. Anderson there with good back check pressure. Heiss looking to keep that out as well, but White gets it in. Little miscommunication there. Brigade's going to have to pull it up and off the wall herself. That one stays in for White. Shot on net, stopped by Heiss. Heiss sends that back out. That one's going to go all the way down for an icing whistle. 2-1 in favor of White. 10:16 left in the third period. Blue out shooting White just by a few, 11-7. 10:16 left. Puck is down. Miller trying to bring that one out, gets tripped, and the call comes. Spartcats will go on the power play. Down the other end of the ice. Yazbek, Miller, McCabe, Savital, and Brigade, your power play unit. That one gets sent out down the ice. Maybe just enough for an icing whistle, and it is. Brings it back down to the other end of the ice for another opportunity to maintain control and get it to the back of the twine. 51 seconds left in this power play opportunity for the blue team. Puck down for Bredimus, sent across the crease. I think McPherson might have had a glove on that. That one sent back out. Karen keeps it in at the point. Conrad from White picks it up behind the net, sends it up the boards. Heist there to retrieve. Takes a hard shot low. Loose rebound out front, no one there to collect. Anderson. White sends it back around. Up for Fredericks. White team back at full strength. Heist with a nice job to poke that one away. Fredericks doing a real good job, as we've seen from her before, in keeping herself as an open option for her team. Just like there. Heist trying to keep that in, sends it deeper into the zone. Karen helps out, backhands it in. Intended for Bredimus. She got lost in skate. Anderson. That one gets sent around. Nelson gonna get there first. Nelson takes a shot and goal. Defense really, and offense for that matter, really needs to control the puck in the neutral zone. That one goes by 3-1 for the White team. As we are being not outshot, they're getting about half their shots in on net and in the goal. 8:36 left in the third period. Puck's down for Yazbek. Miller bringing that in. Yazbek helps her out. Yazbek back to Miller. Nice little pass there at the blue line. Miller bumped off the puck. Yazbek trying to recollect. Gets it over to Miller. Nice pass. Puck's not being shot as easily as our 30-shot game this morning. Shack will have to go and retrieve. That one goes up the net, or up the boards. Yazbek able to keep it in. Slides out of the zone. Zapital will collect at the red line. Tries to send it back in. Zapital sends it up again as well. Brigay will collect. Send it up the boards. Trying to get there. That one briefly interrupted by Shack and Brigay. Can't get it out of the zone there. Zapital sends it up for Brigay. Brigay tries to send it to the boards. Not able to. Brigay is going to take it to the center of the ice, try to find some space for herself, and here comes Brigay. Brigay gets round one. Brigay looking to make some more progress for herself, takes a shot covered by McPherson right into the center of the crease in her pads. Back out front, reached by Anderson, shot goes wide of the net. McCabe trying to get a wraparound opportunity, get someone back in front of the net in the form of Anderson. That one goes to the boards for Bredimus. Bredimus brings it out, sends it. Interrupted by McCabe. Anderson, Heist sends it in the zone, off Reynolds' stick. That one gets sent up for White. Bredimus going to have a stick on it, helped out there by Karen. Bredimus trying to send that one back up for McCabe. White picks it up, goes back by a couple of their sticks. Up to the point for Conrad, who sends it in on net and wide. Out front, still loose. Anderson going to go after it. Fredericks gets there first. Up for Heist. Heist brings it to herself, trying to kick it forward. Gets it up to the blue line and out, as Reynolds was trying to keep it in, but just didn't quite get there. Puck gets sent up to Brigay with a nice back check. able to neutralize forward pressure. Sapital behind the net, trying to send it up to Yazbek, and does. Yazbek and Miller with good control. Yazbek sends it back, let's say, to Sapital. Up to Miller. Miller has Bodsberg with her. Miller bring it in. Bodsberg picks up the loose change. Bodsberg gets poked off the puck, brought down, no call. Brigade unable to fend off a rush from Reichels. Shot on net, kicked aside by Levine, picked up by Yazbek, who gets around one. Yazbek sends it out, almost out of the zone there. Miller has it in the corner, trying to send it up the boards. That one gets out front, poked aside by Levine. Brigade fights for it, sends it to the corner. Miller ends up with on her stick, and she's going to skate it out. That one will get out of the zone, but no one on it for blue. Nelson sends it back in deep. Yazbek and Fredericks fight for possession. Yazbek comes out successful. Shot on net off Levine, goes wide of the net. Comes Brigade. Brigade has all sorts of speed, gets it out of the zone up to Bodsberg. Back for Brigade. Leaves it for Sapital. Sapital having trouble with mid-possession. Yazbek comes away with it and brings it, dumps it into the zone on side off a ref. Backhanded by Fredericks. Fredericks got into the zone. Nice pass there by Heist to Bodsberg. Bodsberg brings it back to the center, and that one gets sent down. Icing is the whistle. Waved off at the last minute there. Heist has to get around one. She gets pinned into the boards by Frederick Bredimus. Bredimus keeps her head up, trying to get up to Shack. Shack does. Shack just needs to dump it into the zone. Brought in by Bredimus. Dumped further down in. 3:32 left in the third period. And game. No overtime for this. No tie for this game. Around the boards. Anderson able to keep it in. Anderson will slate through the shot. Hit the side of the net. And that one will go back out for a Heiss, who sends it back in the zone offside, as Anderson had not cleared yet. 3:06 left in the game. Puck down for Yazbek. Miller loses an edge. Yazbek gonna have to take it into the zone, and she does. Sent up the boards by White. Miller able to slow down progress there for a minute. Still working at it. That one gets sent into the zone on side. Brigade picks it up, reverses back around, sends it up the boards to Miller. Miller taking it behind the net. Dangerous pass through the crease, but she comes out with it for a brief moment. And here comes Brigade. Brigade with speed out of the zone. Not stopped by anyone. She's got pressure by Kron. Gets taken down. No call. Back for Heiss. Heiss sends that in. If that wasn't a trip, that wasn't an icing. What do we know?
Yes, I get it. She fell, but it's still
2:14 left. Spartcats White still in the lead here. Bredimus at the draw. Shot goes through the crease. Scott over to Fredericks. Fredericks interrupted by Bredimus. Bredimus gets it up to Anderson. Anderson racing to get it out of the zone, not able to, kept in by White. That one goes high behind the net. Fredericks looking for a wraparound, gets loose out front. Fredericks out front for Scott, batted away by Anderson. Shot saved by Levine and covered. clock!
Attention!
3-1 White. 1:37 left in the game. .143 put back onto the clock, couple seconds added. Appreciate the opportunity. Yazbek gets it out of the zone. Picked up by Shaq. Shaq offside. Puck down for blue for Yazbek. Shaq looking to make some space for herself. Gets it up into the zone onside. White picks it up and gets it right back out. Saptal there to stop it. Onside. Kept out. Yazbek clears the zone and that one goes back up into the slot for White. White's going to look to clear that out. Need to get that. Shaq finds it on her stick. Yazbek can't get control of it. Kicked ahead. Saptal will pick it up. Saptal bringing it to the boards. Has pressure on her side. Trying to poke it into the zone. Shaq gets caught in some states, picked up by Miller. Miller trying to get around one. Kept out. Sabatal gets it up the boards, but not in the zone. Picked up behind the net. 35 seconds left in the game. Miller skating high, trying to get it up to Yazbek. Yazbek brings it in. 25 seconds left. Yazbek takes a shot and scores! 19 seconds left. 2-3 blue. Levine pulled for the extra skater. 19.4 seconds left in the game. Timeout called by blue. Close game here. Shots 14-11, favor of blue. Score favor of white. Blue looking for a slight miracle here to tie it up. And wouldn't that be appropriate, as that was the result of our last game too. Puck is down. Yazbek trying to get control of it and bring it in. Blue comes the other way, goes off Karen's stick. 12 seconds left. Karen needs to send that up the boards. Yazbek sending it in. Going to be offside there. Yazbek 4 seconds left. Needs to bring it to the center. Brigay to Miller, and that's the game. Nice win there by Spartcats White. Their consolation win. But Spartacats Blue capture the runner-up trophy for the tournament. Good job by both teams. Hard-fought game. But Spartacats will win the second place trophy. Nice Spartacats runner-up finish earns us some hardware. Congratulations to your Spartcats in blue.
Hello.
Hey.
Is that good as school play?
Thank you for joining us for this Spartacat v Spartacat action. We will be back live and on the air Wednesday night against a very strong Valkyries team. Valkyries, I believe, at Dogwood Arena. So as the Spartacats get a nice picture here together to celebrate some good companionship, good teams on both sides. Nice win by White. We will see